too sure who is out there at the moment, but I do have all my Harry Potter books lined up to be building tonight, which should be super fun. So I don't even know really where to start, which is so bizarre. But yes, so the books that I have got at the moment are the Monster Book Monsters, which is so cool. So thank you again, Matt. I do really appreciate you sending this one across to me. Pucky's drinking in the background. So I might actually save this one till the end because I think that this one would be really cool to build up towards the end of the stream. We'll see how we go with the others. I have absolutely been dying to get hold of and to build up my fantastic Ravenclaw book. So we might actually start with that one. But I'll just go through and show you that I also got the Slytherin book, which does look really cool as well. I'm kind of really glad that we have got Seamus as well. I think that that's really awesome. And I also think that the potion room is like such a gorgeous classroom as well. So that should be really exciting to have a look at that. So we'll save that one, put that one to one side. We also have the Herbology room as well. So this should be a really cool build as well. We've even got the headphones for Neville and Cedric as well. So I think that that's really quite cute and awesome. And we get another fantastic Professor Sprout as well. I actually have seen a video on this one. So I thought that it was such an awesome build. So I am really, really looking forward to building up the Hufflepuff one set. So I might do that next. That might be book number 2 that we'll build tonight. And then, of course, we also have the Gryffindor classroom as well. So we've got Ron and Hermione as well as Professor McGonagall, which is awesome as well. And this also looks like such a pretty build as well with the stained glass windows, which I'm assuming must be stickers on here as well. So that might be, I don't know, second last, perhaps? We'll see. We'll see what order we want to get building in once we get going. And you guys might be hearing the rain as well. I'm not entirely sure if you guys can hear the rain, but it is raining here. So that's kind of nice for tonight. Having a little bit of a cool off after a very sort of warm week. So we'll see how we go. Let's just open this up. I'm really excited to see what this is like. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. My stickers are so squashed and crumpled at the bottom of the box. Not too bad, actually. So there's our fantastic Ravenclaw stickers. Oops, if my camera will focus. There's the stickers. So really quite pretty ones. Again, the book sections. So the front of the book is a printed part. So that's really cool as well with like the little bit of the gold on there as well. So you can sort of see that reflecting. So that looks really pretty. And then we've got 2 bags. And I can see that someone has, a few people have now joined me, so that's really nice. Thanks for jumping in, guys. I was starting to wonder whether or not I was just going to be talking to myself tonight. Not that that wouldn't be the first time that that's happened. Pucky will definitely be able to verify that I often end up rambling on to myself at all moments of the day. And so bag number 1, it looks like we've got 2 of our minifigs in here. A little assortment of parts. Oops, legs, more legs, a quick bit of root style knowing. Oh, cool. Cornet's here. Cornet. Oh, hang on. Let's move this down so that you guys can see what's going on. A fellow Ravenclaw is in the house. And it's so nice to hear that you've got your Diagon Alley up on display. That is awesome news. I'm sure that you're absolutely loving seeing that. And lovely Em is here as well. Hi, Em. I hope that you're going well, my friend. It's great that you guys popped in to say hello. So, M Productions, do you know what Hogwarts house you're part of? Have you ever done one of the Harry Potter quizzes? Have you told me that before and I've just forgotten? I do try and remember some. Oh, Ravenclaw as well. Oh, fantastic. Oh, you guys have definitely come in at the right time then, since I started with Ravenclaw. So that's fantastic. Very good timing. So here we've got our lovely Fitwig, which is really cute. There we go. I really like his top. So that looks awesome. And then we'll sort out Cho as well and get her built up. I will, I won't take apart the wands because I don't usually take apart the wands because I've got such a big wand collection. Yes, 3 Ravenclaws. And Cornet's bestie is a Ravenclaw as well, yes. There's lots of Ravenclaws around. I think that it's quite a popular... 2 exams in the past couple of days. Oh, my gosh. That's intense. But I don't know. It seems like we've all had quite a full-on start to the year as well. It's been very intense and horrible over here recently, which is not great. Nothing personally, well, a little bit personal, but no, I'm all safe and everything. But yeah, it's just been such a strange start to the year, hasn't it? And then Cornet absolutely loves his Dogon Alley. Yeah, it is such a brilliant build. I think a lot of people are very attached to Ravenclaw because of the trio. So because of Harry and Hermione and Ron all being Ravenclaws, you know, I think that's why everyone gets quite excited about, all being Gryffindors. I think that's why they all, like a lot of people, sort of tend to enjoy being Gryffindors as well. I was never really all that fussed with Gryffindors. Obviously, my favourite character is Luna Lovegood, and she's obviously a Ravenclaw as well. So I think that was always sort of my focus. 85% on your test, so that's good. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic, Em. I absolutely love that. It's always nice to get a good grade and have that positive sort of reinforcement, I think. Not that that's necessarily the most important thing in the world. I think that sometimes schooling can be sort of quite structured and rigorous and not necessarily the best thing for everyone in certain areas. I think that the school systems are quite different internationally as well. So it does sort of depend on where you live and what's going on. Yes, I'm hoping for a Gringotts as well. I'd absolutely love that. I just don't understand how they couldn't make a Gringotts. Like, that's my whole thought process at the moment. Okay, right. I've got to do the first of the stickers. So, first of the stickers are 9 and 10. So, okay. So Em has spent money on another hobby. Oops. So he can muster up $50 in the next 8 days. Oh, I know. It is one of those things where I do really think that it is super important for us to spend money on things that we enjoy. But it is really challenging when our hobbies do have a price, quite a hefty price tag attached to them. And I sort of think to myself, I wish I had a hobby that was a bit more inclined to being lower cost. But, you know, again, I just sort of think, you know, well, like I've said to everyone before, I'm probably not the best person to be taking any sort of financial advice from. But I do definitely think that you can't take your money with you, so you might as well enjoy it while you can. I know, I saw that and I figured that that was a typo. Right, we've also got a cookie and a teacup as part of that little section, which is kind of a bit bizarre, corner. Oh my gosh, I know. The stickers for that bit, and it's sort of like one of those things, because I think that with the stickers for the Weasley section, is that that's sort of like quite close to the end of the build. So I don't blame you. Oh, that's okay, Mama's Bricks. It's all good. We're just trundling along, having our usual chilled out chats, so it's fine. Thanks for popping in to say hello. It's always lovely to hear from you. And and yeah, it's always so tricky to put all the stickers on when it's so close to the end of the build. But by the same token, you want to finish it. It's just sort of like going, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know, I hear you. I completely hear you. Buy comics, buy cards, buy Lego. It's all the super fun hobbies, though. And then you just have to sort of go, oh my gosh. But again, it is one of those things where I do sort of think it's it's nice to be able to enjoy our lives, I think, and enjoy the things that we love as well. So hopefully, my first splatter for the day. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be good. Kind of has to be. Oh no! Oh, I'm going to have butterfingers all day today. Oops. Oh dear. Oh, now I'm crashing into everything. Falling over all my stuff. Oops. That wasn't a very relaxed moment in my stream at all, was it? It's very full on. Right. Here we go. We've got the cup, we've got the key in there. We've got another feather. So I wonder if I can fit the extra feather in this chunk. Yes. Excellent. Oh dear. Oh, animal lovers here as well. Hi. It's nice to have you in the chat. I'm just plodding along today. And first up, we are building the Ravenclaw book as well. Almost done. Ready to attach the arm with the hat. Realised you did something wrong, so you had to dismantle half the shop. Oh no. Although, to be fair, that has happened to me every single time I've built any of the Diagon Alley sections, hasn't it? I always went slightly astray at some point or another in my build process, so I had to sort of go back and fix quite a few things. Oh my gosh. Convinced Brickish to open her Diagon Alley too. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I'm glad that Brickish has finally decided to do that. I know how much Jo enjoys her building as well, so that's really nice to hear. Yes, exactly, M Productions. Yeah. And I think that that's definitely the thing that we need to be aware of as well is, you know, we've got to come back and think about, you know, again, all those simple things about what brings us joy and what we love to do. Right, I think that's that bit-ish. Yes, okay, cool. Now we've got to do another little bit. That's very descriptive. You do have to enjoy your life. Yep, do what you enjoy for your life. Yes, exactly. And it's so lovely as well. Oh, Bubba Bricks is here as well. Hi, Bubba. And it's so lovely as well, Corne, because it's such a beautiful and memorable set for your birthday as well. I just think, you know, whenever you look back throughout your life, is that's going to be something that you'll treasure and remember, is just having that gorgeous set and being able to build it up with your loved ones. And, you know, I just sort of think it's really is going to be something that you treasure, which, you know, I think is such a lovely thing for especially one of those sort of more milestone type birthdays. Okay, am I supposed to be building another one of those? Very confused. Okay, yes, I must be. Okay. Right. Let's see. Hey. Yes. Lovely M is one of our little poor sleepers, one of our insomniacs, aren't you, darling? But it is sort of quite nice because I think that you're finding different ways to relax as well, I think, Em, and I think that sort of steps in a good direction for you. Right. Corne is saying, built so many of his Lego sets this week: Andrea's house, Diagon Alley, the Harley Quinn dorm, cupcakes, the secret holder, and the secret boxes. Oh my gosh, yes, you have had a very, very busy building week. Does that mean that you have moved, and are you all moved in and in your new room and everything? Bubba Bricks. Oh, good day to me too. Thanks, buddy. It's so nice to hear. And I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is raining over here. So I do have my back door open because it's not particularly cold. It's just raining, and I absolutely love the sound of the rain. So hopefully that's not going to be annoying for you. But it's sort of quite nice to have a little bit of the noise in the background. Oh, and the sun's rising. I know. It is sort of strange. It always catches me off guard, the time zones and all of that sort of stuff. It shouldn't, because I've been around long enough to realise it's a thing. But for some reason it does. I know, Corne. It's so exciting. I think that's the other thing that's so lovely about Lego as well, is just sort of like going, you know, we can share the joy of Lego even being on the opposite side of the world, and we can talk about the same sets and, you know, how we enjoy different builds and all of that sort of stuff without necessarily needing to be in the same room with each other. And I just sort of think that it's just so wonderful how we can sort of get that sort of community vibe and community spirit out of, you know, I don't know, our hobby. It's awesome. Rain sounds, oh, good. I'm glad that you're enjoying that as well, Bubba. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's there. It's happening in the background. I just find it so peaceful listening to the rain, especially when today it's just been like that really beautiful, slow, steady rain. Like it's not been coming down in downpours. It hasn't been drizzling. It's just been that really nice sort of slow, steady rain sound. And again, not being too cold is also really lovely. Just in a bit of rolling thunder and it's Nap City. Oh, I know. It's lovely. So good. Right, now I have to try and make sure that I do this in the correct order. That I don't go too far astray, which we all know happens, especially when I'm live streaming. I can't seem to build anything. And then Mama's Bricks is saying it's such a beautiful and awesome set. It's still on her wish list. Oh my gosh, yes. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you'll be able to get hold of it at some stage as well, Mama's Bricks. I think that you'd really enjoy the build as well. I'll round off these little corners. Haven't moved completely yet. Still renovating, but couldn't control myself anymore. Fair call. It was too hard to resist. Yes, that sounds fair enough. I don't know how you were able to wait for as long as you did. So, and then I don't know if you guys can hear, but Pucky is grumbling a little bit in the background as well. It's so funny. Right, flip it over. Oh my gosh, getting a Russian snowstorm this weekend and next week. Wow. Oh, Brett's here. Hey, Brett, how you going, buddy? Storms make M fall asleep. That's when he gets 3 hours of sleep a night. I know. It is. It's really peaceful. I just find listening to rain really lovely. Oops, Pucky's barking. Sorry, Em. I hope that that's not disturbing your dogs. And Mama's Bricks is off for an hour, hoping to be back. That's okay. Have fun. And Bubba's saying, just built all 4 of the books last week. Oh, Transfiguration set came with 2 back covers and no crest print. Oh, that's no good. I hope that you are able to contact Lego and order a replacement part. I always just get confused when things like that happen because I'm just so not expecting it. Oh, that was a bit crooked. Oh, never mind. Sorry, Corno. That one's crooked. I'll try and fix it later. Oh, Jake's here as well. Hey, Jake, I hope you're going well, buddy. Oh, did you see my Pug Army members? So this week, oh my gosh, my camera is so fuzzy all the time. So this week I did get 2 of the Pug boys. Oh, they're still fuzzy. Come on. Nope, not having it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes. So I did get 2 of my Pug boys today, which was yesterday. So I've got them up the back watching the proceedings as well. I thought that they'd be a cute addition. Yes, it's totally that kind of day. I've already lost the trophy off the table. I've already had everything go flying today. It's just going to be one of those days, I think, Corno. We'll see. We'll see if it gets any better. But I just, yeah. Yeah. It's been such a strange week this week here in Perth in Australia. And, you know, quite often, particularly when I'm chatting on the streams and those sorts of things, I absolutely love it when we can talk and we can share, but I also really like the fact that we can just sort of tune out and, you know, forget about some of the real world challenges that are going on. So this week has been very strange. It, again, you know, I think that I've said to quite a few of you guys quite regularly that we've been so lucky here in Perth in particular with COVID. Our state government has done such a fantastic job at keeping us safe. We had gone 10 months without any community transmissions of COVID, which is a huge, you know, win. I think that Western Australia and New Zealand are two of the areas in the world that have been, you know, really focusing on how to make sure that we can prevent community transmission of COVID. Again, there's a whole raft of reasons as to why that's been successful, and that type of thing. And unfortunately, one of our security guards that had been working at one of the quarantine hotels came down with COVID, tested positive for COVID. So this week we've gone into lockdown, so I haven't been in the office this week, which is fine. Happy to work from home, happy to keep people safe. I think that's super important. I don't need to go out in order to do my job, so I'm super blessed to have that luxury. And it is a real luxury to be able to sit at home with my dog and work here. But then what also happened and again, Western Australia, yep, we did go into quite significant lockdown on Sunday night. Again, that's fine, happy to do that. But then on Monday afternoon, we also got really terrible bushfires. And as some of you are aware, because I have posted a few videos of when I've been farm sitting for my mum and my stepdad, unfortunately, they were right in the danger zone of those bushfires. So again, I think that's why I'm so excited about the rain today, is because that's going to help the firefighters control the bushfire, which was a huge blaze. So on Monday, I think that there was about just over 2,000 hectares lost. And then by Tuesday, there was 7,000. And then by Wednesday, it was sort of like up to over, I think it was about 10,500 hectares lost. About 70 people have ended up losing their homes as well, which is really awful, particularly, I think, during lockdown. Luckily, my mum's and my stepdad's place was safe. So that was a huge, huge blessing. And they're really, really fortunate to have been in that position. But the neighbours across the road from them weren't so lucky either. So that was really quite sad and really quite devastating as well. So it's just sort of been like such a strange week here. It just feels like, you know, all these sort of global issues keep on popping up and you know, really preventing people from being able to focus on, you know, self-care and looking after themselves. And of course, in the end, a lot of people had to evacuate their homes. Mum probably should have evacuated her home, but there was a number of reasons why she didn't. So that was sort of strange in and of itself. But yeah, it's just been like a really strange week this week with all of that sort of stuff going on. Parts are on the way. Oh, that's good, Bubba. Getting back to the important things about Lego parts. Instead of just listening to me ramble on about stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, right. Oops, I forgot two of the most important pieces. It is going to be one of those days, Corne. Already forgetting the most important parts to this build. Oh, okay, Jake. Okay, I'll figure that out in a sec. Have you seen the legendary flower fruit mountain set for Monkey Kid? It's gorgeous. I haven't seen that yet, but it looks like Em is getting that. Hey, Joe, how you going? I'm going pretty good. Just having a little bit of a chit chat to everyone. It's been a strange week here in WA, but all's well. Everyone's safe and healthy, so that's the most important thing. Let's hope Pucky does not go crazy. Aria's jumpy today. Oh, no, I know. I don't know why, but yeah, Pucky does seem to be a bit grumbly at the moment. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Yep, cool. Yeah, so that's been sort of like my strange little week this week. But again, it's almost sort of like one of those things where it does seem to have been like it is settling down now. So I think I will be going into the office on Monday. we haven't had any further community transmissions. A lot of people in Western Australia got tested to make sure, and the government's sort of monitoring some of the people that have had really close contact with the security guard as well. And then they have even put in a few extra measures as well for security guards, not only over here in Western Australia, but also in Victoria as well, because it does seem like that is not behaving in the same way that previous versions of COVID have been behaving. Oh my gosh. Hey, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tana? I'm going to be so terrible with my Australian accent. Bubba's going to grab some breakfast. That's cool. Have a lovely day, Bubba. Thanks for stopping by as well, mate. Koki? There's some other Instagram type stuff going on in the chat there as well by the sounds of things. And I'm assuming by your auntie you mean our lovely Angela. Right, let's just keep trundling along and building this slowly and surely, and hopefully I won't get things too incorrect. Now, number 7. Cool. Another sticker. Cross your fingers, everyone, because stickering has not been that square today. It is going wonky time. Oh, no. Oh, actually, that one looks pretty good. Thanks, gang. Thanks, gang, for the moral support. You guys made all the difference. Cool. Doing her challenge, yep, catching up with things. Oh, that's really nice, guys. I know. I keep seeing a lot of these Instagram challenges and I would so love to join in, but I just don't feel like I've got the time. I think it's sort of that whole thing where I kind of feel like if I start doing Instagram challenges, then I won't get my YouTube-y stuff done. And I really enjoy doing my videos. As many of you know, I'm not super great with photography, so I'm not too sure if Instagram is necessarily the best place for me. Oops, Pucky's grumbling again. Sorry, Em. Oh, Mark's here as well. Hey, Mark. How you going? Oh, and Amy has rolled in as well. Hey, Amy. No worries about being late. We're just plodding along, building our lovely little Ravenclaw set. And I've been very clumsy today, and my stickers are going very crooked today as well. So all the positive energy that you guys can give me for placing stickers square would be wonderful. Oh no, that's terrible. I don't like that at all. Ah! Pucky's grumbling again. Stop grumbling. He's not even inside. He's even outside at the moment as well. Okay, let's see if I can place my sticker this way. Oh, gosh. Okay, okay, I'm actually kind of okay with that. That's better than what it started off with. And Woodshop Teacher is here as well. Hey, Woodshop Teacher. I hope you are having a lovely week. I was just letting some of the others know that Western Australia has been in lockdown this week, so I haven't been able to get to the post office with your parcel, but hopefully this week it seems like restrictions are lifting, so I should be able to get to the post office and drop your sig fig in the mail. I think I'm going to bricklink the Year of the Ox promo. Cool. I think that the Year of the Ox promo does look really cute. although I haven't gotten any of the others. And I kind of feel like if I was going to get any, then I should really start with like the Year of the Snake, since that's my Chinese horoscope. So, but that's just the weird way that my brain works, really, isn't it? And Brett's saying hello to everyone, which is fantastic. I hope that you've been having a good week this week, Brett. So if anyone can think of a great humorous couple I could do for Insta, please give Joe your ideas. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm so terrible at coming up with things like that. You'd think that I would be sort of more creative in those spaces, but it was even the same thing as coming up with like project names or assignment titles and that type of thing that we would have to do for uni. I just couldn't ever I just want to call it exactly what it is. This is an assignment on blah. And other people would have really witty and fun names. And even when I was at my previous job, quite often people were just like, yeah, but Adora Build's such a cool name. How did you come up with that? And it's like, this is my once in a lifetime fluke of a name. Everything before and after Adora Build, it's not really been super creative. Right, my little fireplace. Oh, is there a poly bag? No, I didn't realise that, Mark. I love it when you let us know all the updates. What do I think of all the books connected? I think I've only seen one photo with 3 of the books. So we'll get to play around with that, I guess, at the end of the stream. Jake, are you on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, you can message through Instagram. I need to figure out technology better. So and then the Year of the Ox looks like a goofball. That's okay. Isn't it? I'm saying just like him. Oh, bless. That's so fun. Sorry, that's okay, Amy. Honestly, you haven't really missed much. I have been building really slow today. It's been very, very slow building so far. And we've got another heap of books to be building. So you probably only missed all the boring bit. Oh my gosh. Woodshop teacher saying no need to hurry with the postal item, waiting for a pick-a-brick order with the roof pieces for the new Casa del Adora, so it may take some time. That sounds so lovely. I'm so looking forward to seeing that build. Okay. Okay, so, right. I'll just sort out my knolling over there, gang. Get this part. So this part is the one with the little chalkboard. And then we place the fireplace next to that. We need another one of these little hingy bits. Oh, Pucky's still grumbling. He's such a grumbler. And this one? Yes, 6. Oh, Jake doesn't have an Instagram, but we'll make an account and we'll be back in a minute. Oh, Jake, that's fine, buddy. You can always do it later. We can figure it out later. It was so kind of Jake to set up a Discord for us all as well. I should know how to use technology better than what I do, but one day. Oh, been watching WandaVision. I haven't seen it yet, but let us know your thoughts on it. I have heard a few people say that they weren't too sure about it to start with, but they've been super pleased with the most sort of recent episodes from what I could sort of gather they've been saying. I think it sounds like it's a really interesting sort of concept and show. So, you know, I'm keen to hear more about WandaVision. Corne was out for a little moment. What did you miss? I don't know. We've just been trundling along doing our usual little thing, I guess. There's not been a super lot that has happened. Nothing super remarkable. Brett still hasn't opened his book. That's okay. We can build Slytherin today anyway, Brett. So we'll get to Slytherin. Maybe we can make Slytherin the middle book. I'm really keen to build up the Hufflepuff book next, the Herbology room. So I think that's Woodshop Teacher's house. I think he's a Hufflepuff from memory. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so now we just add this bit in here. In. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Cool. Right. Okay, now we've got that bit. We've got these bits. Oh, lost a cookie. Oops, there we go. Cool. It's the eyes of the ox, such a goofball. Oh, bless. I know. I've seen photos of it, and I agree. I do think that the ox looks really goofy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if it makes us laugh. Love it. Love it, love it. And what else is happening? Joe's saying Em's not a goofball. No, Em's lovely. Brett hasn't watched Wanda yet. Brick's saying Wanda is all right. She likes it. Encouraging Brett to watch it. Oh, and Shift is here. Hey, Shift. Amy is saying WandaVision's good. She enjoys the old-time shows, but things are getting crazier and crazier. Oh. It's 16 for the Ox plus shipping and tax. Should I go for it? And why are you asking? You should know by now what my usual response is to everything. Whenever anyone asks me anything about buying Lego, what do I usually say? Yes, of course, buy more Lego. I'm the worst, absolute worst person to ask when it comes to being responsible. Just saying hi. And then Corne is saying it's so strange to call himself an adult now when he's 18. Oh, I know. It's the worst. No one likes being an adult. Well, to start with, it's kind of fun and a bit of a novelty, and then that soon wears off. It's not as great as what people think it is. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. I suppose that there's pros and cons to it all. Okay. Well, that sticker's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Are we Team Lego Space or Bionicle? To be perfectly honest, I'm not a huge, I don't know enough about either of them. I love my Harry Potter and I love my friend sets and the elves thing. If I could have picked anything to have returned, it would have been the elves. But clearly that was well and truly outvoted. It's probably not ever in the running. Oops. So I don't know. I think that most of the people that I know seem to be more into space, but, you know, I don't know. Bionicle won the votes, didn't they? Then, okay, yes. I'll try and figure out how to do that at some stage, Jake. Maybe in between, like once I've finished building this up, because I don't know how to do that. Oh dear. I'll probably need to, I don't know, check my phone. I don't know. I'm terrible with technology type things. At 16 with the shipping and the tax in that price. Yeah. Brett is obviously a space fan. Seems like Em also likes space. Yeah, see, lots of people do sort of seem to like the space stuff that I know of. But I don't know whether or not that's just because of who I'm hanging out with. I don't know whether or not Bionicle has a huge, like, separate subculture somewhere. Sorry, I'm just putting the sticker down. That one was okay as well. Not great, but okay. Just, finished Emma's puppy cube and got a little orange puppy. Oh my gosh, I haven't opened any other cubes since I opened the pug ones. Who's an adult? Yeah, I don't know. Faith doesn't mind Bionicle, but space is better. Woodshop teacher is Team Trains and City. I know. Well, there's a few train enthusiasts here as well. Somehow I got sucked into enjoying the trains as well, which I never thought would be possible, but there you go. So who knows? I haven't voted. So I've just been mostly because I figured that the sets or the themes that I would like won't get anywhere near enough votes. So I'm just staying silent on the whole matter and letting the space and the castle and the Bionicle people duke out for the top spot. And we'll see what happens with it then. Cool. Pucky is still having a grumble. Really want to see more of the new leg. Oh, me too, Mark. I know. We've had some photos, but nowhere near enough. I still haven't seen enough photos of video to make an informed decision around what those sets are going to look like. It just there seems to be a lot of like media type photos, but not enough photos of the sets themselves. But to be honest, I don't really keep up with Lego news that well, as many of you probably know. So I might just be out of the loop a bit. Feels strange calling myself an adult. Oh my gosh, I know. There's some really enjoyable things about being an adult, but a lot of it kind of sucks. All the responsible stuff that we're expected to do is not fun. Right, that's looking good. Brett is saying Trains and City is the right answer. Shift is saying, oops, I've almost lost your comment. Shift wanted Lego Studio. Brickish voted for Castle. Escort copy and paste truth. Oh my god. Don't question my stupidity, Jake. Woodshop, that's brilliant. I love that. I may get older, but an adult, never. So true, Woodshop. I love that. Shift hasn't voted either. And then Brett has too many castles already. I know, you're turning yourself into a castle kingdom. Every time I see a photo on Instagram of your city, Brett, it's just more castles. You've gone castle crazy. Oh, hang on. No, I did put this one in the wrong spot. Oh, I think it's going to go here. This is, how many mistakes have I made so far already? Is this my third mistake? Oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those days. I can tell it. But sometimes it's quite nice to still let go, even if I am getting everything wrong, even if I am being a muddle-headed wombat. Oh, that's so cute. Cool. I love that. That's looking really awesome. Brickish did Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo with Space and Castle, Castle 1. It's a good choice. Going to watch all the Lego movies and review them for a vid. Sounds good. I love Lego Movie 1 and 2, and I think that the Lego Batman movie is also such an awesome movie as well. Okay, more stuff's going on with this. Oh, maybe on Valentine's Day, do something with Disney princesses and their princes. Yes, I could do that. It will depend on if I get organised enough. As you know, Amy, sometimes I'm not very good at getting organised. Unfortunately, I wish I wasn't that way. It just takes so much focus for me to stay organised. I think that that's the most frustrating thing. Right. Okay, we've got those little bits and that going on. I think that those are spares. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Cool. Oh, yes, the Sanctum Sanctorum. I have the version that came out with, was it Infinity War? With the Spider-Man apartment on the back of it. That's the Sanctum version that I got. I haven't got the blacksmiths, but I saw that you did. I saw on Instagram that set popped up on your feed, which is kind of cool and exciting. So, shift, I am Australian, so I'm from Perth in Western Australia. Cool, let's pop all these bits in here and see how we go. Oh. Then we pop the trunk on top. Cool. Jake is not into the blacksmith situation, but is waiting for the Simpsons house to go down in price. Fair enough. I am going to be, I am curious to see how, see some reviews and builds on the, on the blacksmiths. Right, I'm actually going to end up popping the cup of tea, I think it's tea, and cookie over here. Where did the cookie go? Oh, I know where it went. Okay. I'll get my second cookie out. I lost my cookie down the back of the bookshelf. It is one of those days, gang. I can't believe I just lost my cookie. Right, let's pop all that in there. I wonder if we can fit the book in here. Close this back up. Close this up. Oh, Right, no, I've got to move the teacup handle. We'll get there. Right. Ah! Things are falling apart. Cool. And then I think that we pop these guys up here, don't we? Do we? Let's do that. Yay! Oh, shift is South Africa. Oh, that's so cool. I actually did my university placement in Cape Town, which I absolutely loved. That was quite a long time ago, though. That was in 2008. But I had so much fun in Cape Town and absolutely loved it. It was so beautiful. So it's always lovely chatting to South Africans. Brett is saying he's from the UK and so is British. Jake's saying that's the only sanctum they've made. I don't know these things. Jack, you guys should know by now that you don't come here for accurate Lego reporting. You come here for nonsense and kindness. I really don't know very much of what's going on in the Lego world ever. Jake is in the UK as well. The Lego Sonic set. Well, aside from Animal Crossing, I don't know that much about video games. And the only version of Animal Crossing that I play is on my phone because I don't have any video game stuff. So, yeah. It's horrible. You got this. Thanks, British. I appreciate the rallying cries of support. That's what we need on Saturdays, isn't it? Oh, dear. All right. Also made Pucky, Ruth, and Cube emojis to use on the server. Oh my gosh, Jake, you are just awesome. I love the sound of that. I'll have to try and figure out how to paste it from Instagram over to YouTube. Oh, yes, I said that's what I was going to do now, wasn't it? Here, we'll open up this bag so that then you guys have got something interesting to look at while I try and talk myself into Jake is Northeast England. Brett is Southeast. Things are falling apart. Ruth is bringing down the house. Oh, I know. Oh, dear. And Amy's from UK as well. Yorkshire isn't too far away. Lots of woodshop teacher is in Denmark. British loved Sonic as a kid. Yeah, see, we didn't really have video games growing up. My mum was always quite funny about computers and video games and stuff. Don't need the new Sonic set, have the Dimensions pack. Em's back. We wouldn't lose all viewers, Em. We like you. You're cool. Don't have the Dimensions pack, so we'll be picking up the Sonic set. That's so cool. Rebuilding the art studio. Oh, that's so cool. As you know, Amy, I love the art studio set. That's really cool. I haven't got any Star Wars sets, but I know that British is more of a Star Wars fan. Okay, I'm just on my phone trying to figure out how to do stuff. Cool. Copy. Right. Multitasking. Paste. There we go. I think I've done it. Oh. I literally just copied and pasted the yes, Wombat's here. Hey, Jessa, I hope you're going well, my friend. We have finished off the lovely Ravenclaw book, which was the first one, because the first three of us that were in the stream, myself, Cornet, and M Productions, are all Ravenclaws. So we sort of jumped in with that. Now we're moving on to the Hufflepuff world because, of course, Woodshop Teacher is our lovely Hufflepuff in the chat. Hopefully there are a few other Hufflepuffers around. Who's excited about video? Cornet's disappointed, would have liked to have seen stars like Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, Madonna, and Lady Gaga. Yeah, I still don't really know what video is sort of all about. I'm a bit confused by that. Jake's probably going to get one video set, and that's it. And I have copied and pasted the Discord. So that's something that Jake has set up for us. And I think that that's because last week we were talking about how lovely it is to chat to each other, and it would be nice to be able to chat more in between streams. So Jake's going to have to tell me more about how to use the back end of Discord. I am in the Discord, like Sarah Star Brix's Discord, and I'm also in a Discord for Brick Emotion as well, which I know that Cornet is in the Brick Emotion one. But I'm not super great with technology. How many times am I going to say that in this stream today? Oh my gosh. So, but it's going to be lots of fun. I suspect that we'll have a really lovely time over on Discord and be able to check in with each other during the week and post photos and share different things that's been going on over there, which would be amazing and wonderful and lovely to hang out with you guys more often. Right, now that's wands. Wands can go over there and there. I know. Yay! But can you tell that I literally just cut and pasted it because it's exactly how Jake wrote it. Here is the Discord link, Ruth, which is exactly what Jake wrote to me over on Instagram. Oh, and Jake's a Hufflepuff as well. Yes! Oh, and Amy's a Hufflepuff. Oh my gosh, Amy, how did I not know that you were a Hufflepuff? I'm sure that I would have known that. Maybe I've just forgotten. I don't know what's happened there. But yes, and I think this Herbology set is the set that I have actually watched a video on, and I just thought that it looked so beautiful and so fantastic. I think that the Lego designers have completely outdone themselves with this one. And I've used the wrong part again. Oh my gosh, gang. This is the worst stream that I've ever tried to build anything in. No, not the worst stream. My worst building. The stream's lovely. You guys have been super fantastic. But me trying to build stuff tonight is just not going well at all. Oh, dear. Cool. Oh, and Shift's joined Discord as well. Yes, that sounds fantastic. Oh, my gosh. Jezza, you're the luckiest man in the world to have such a talented baking wife in the family. Yeah, Claire's got a Discord as well. I think, Cornet, are you one of the moderators or whatever it's called over on Brick Emotions Discord? I'm pretty sure that that's how I ended up joining, was through Cornet. But again, I will say that outside of YouTube, I probably do post most often on Instagram. And I have bounced in and out of Discord a little bit, but not nearly as much as what I should be. I should be checking in with Discord a lot more because it's fun. Oh, and Shift has got Discord as well. Yes, please. Jake. Cool. Can you share your Discord in our Discord, Shift? I don't know whether or not you can share it here, but I'm pretty sure that the more places that people can chat and have friendships and all of that type of stuff, the better. So now I'm going backwards. That's been the type of day that I'm having. I forgot to build the book, guys, and then I realised I needed to build the book. So I've built the book now, which is what I should have done after I built the characters. Now I've had to skip back to building my little bucket. I've placed the bucket on a stud. Oh dear. And the taps. Yay. Oh, cool, great, excellent. Oh, wow. Wow, Rogue. That sounds like a really good deal. I can't imagine ever getting any type of Lego set in Australia for that type of price. Oh my gosh, Elle, that sounds terrible. Yes, we'll try and send you lots of warming vibes. So, and it's been so funny this week. I don't know how many of you guys have subscribed to my channel and Elle's channel, but this week both of us ended up posting videos on the cupcakes. And then it was so lovely because that was also one of the sets that Cornet ended up building as well. So it's just been quite fun really this week with our little Lego gang, seeing who's been building what. How am I doing this? Okay. I've got to follow the instructions, Ruth. Don't just randomly do weird things. Right, then we pop pumpkin. Oh, cute. So that does actually look quite cute. Oh, Brickish got mail, yes. And Shifter shared his Discord in our Discord. Oops, Brickish, how you make your profile. Oh, Cafe. Hey, Cece, it's lovely to have you here. I hope that you've been going well, my friend. I have seen that you've been very busy on your channel and posting lots of streams and everything, which is awesome. I haven't been able to watch all of them now that I am mostly working back in the office, but every now and again I do try and watch some of the live streams that I miss out on replay, usually Sundays. And I did see that you were doing your Ninjago quiz this week as well, so that would have been lots of fun, I can imagine. Okay. It's just been saying so much during this stream. Am I missing a part? I can't find my little mandrake baby. Okay. Not that surprises me at all today. Right, okay, focus. Oh, I haven't, no, Brick Gang. Yes, exactly, no, I haven't joined yet. I'm trying to multitask enough as it is. Give me 2 hours and I'll join. Randomness is okay, yes, exactly. Checking in on CC. Oh my gosh, I know, Shift, these things happen. Oh, and Cornet said that he's posted a link to the Brick Emotion Discord on our Discord. And then Brickish is talking about photo editing stuff. Oh, and Rogue's 50th is coming up. Oh, that's so much fun, Jezza. Looking for Lego bargains as a present idea for my wife who wants to treat me since it's a bit of a milestone. Yes, it is a milestone. And it's so important to be able to celebrate these things as well. So I'll have to try and make sure, oh my gosh, I can't build today, gang. I can't do it. I'll have to try and make sure that I send over your little parcel before your 50th, because I think it's almost coming up for a year anniversary now. I do have a few little parcels to send out as well. So I'll have to try and send yours, Jezza, and Woodshop Teachers as well. Oh, I can't do it. Can't. Yes, I can. Stay positive. It's all good. I definitely don't have my little mandrake baby. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I found it. Thanks, guys. You're so helpful. Finding my man. No, I'm losing my pumpkin again. Okay. Shiv's cats are jumping all over the room. I know. It's one of those crazy things, isn't it, with our lovely animals. I think it's quite funny because whenever my puppy barks, Em's dogs always get freaked out and try and figure out what's going on with that as well. Okay, right. There's our little tap. There's our little pumpkin patch and our mandrake baby, since I have actually been able to find the mandrake baby. It was under my plastic bag. And I think I've even caught up on the chat. So that's really cool. Oh my gosh. Yes. It was Amy's mum's birthday and they got her the Lego bouquet of flowers, which is such a gorgeous set. I do have that one and I think that that would be quite a fun one to build on stream. So hopefully you guys like that idea. So I'm not too sure when. There's a few other things that are probably on the list, but we can definitely get to that one if you guys think that that would be interesting. I'd quite like to be able to track down the tulips and the roses as well, the ones that came in like the separate boxes. I think over here in Australia, the roses have already sold out, but I think that the tulips are still available. Not that I've got them yet, because there's a few boring adult things that I need to pay for at the moment. So maybe in a few weeks I'll be able to get hold of those. But I also think that here in Australia, the tulips and the roses are actually a Lego exclusive as well. So I don't think that I'll be able to get them at any of the other shops, which is tricky because it usually takes the longest to get anything from Lego. If I could get them from any of the other stores, it would probably be a lot quicker for me to grab hold of them. So I think that I've still gone rogue on some of this as well. Building a basilisk. I've not been particularly impressed with any of the basilisks that I've built or received in any of the Harry Potter sets. I think that they could do better. So, yes. Oh, it can wrap around your neck. Oh, okay. So it's the bigger. Yeah, I know. Boring. Very, very boring adult stuff. Insurance and council rates and all those things that just sort of disappear into the ether. Jake would buy the Lego flowers as a present. I'd be too tempted to keep them for myself. Fair enough. It would be one of those gifts of, I built these for you, but they're going to remain at my house, but here's a photo of them. There are 2 or 3 of the same flowers and some different sticks. Yeah, I really like the look of the set. I think that it looks really pretty. And I think that it would look really quite, lovely, just in a home amongst different stuff. Like, I don't think that it necessarily needs to be in a like in a Lego collection or on display within a Lego collection. Like, I think that and the bonsai, which I haven't gotten yet either, can just be put on a shelf or popped anywhere really, which is kind of cool. Right, spare parts. Let's pop those in my little spare parts bucket. And Elle bought two. Oh gosh. Build the bouquet around Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was sort of thinking maybe the bouquet around Valentine's Day. I also really like Amy's idea, but maybe that would be better to do as a video, Amy, rather than like a live stream, is to do something with the princesses and the princes. That might be a really nice video idea. And that's, I'm actually quite happy with that sticker. It's pretty good. Now this one goes this way. Okay, stickering again, gang. Send me positive vibes. Right, they're stickers that I'm quite proud of. That's probably the best stickering that I've done all day. Brickish loves the bonsai. Oh, Shift, I can't ever guess anyone's anything. I'm the worst person at guessing anything. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Even my brother will say something to me like, oh, guess what happened? You'll be totally able to guess this. And I just get it so wrong. We'd be here all night if I was trying to guess favourite animal. So it would be terrible. Guessing, buying 3 would end the same way. Possibly, Elle. You know, we've got to just be honest with ourselves sometimes and recognise that gifting Lego is not necessarily the easiest task for Lego hoarders to do. Can't get Lego without keeping it, totally. Oh, that is exciting. Yes. Okay, Elle. Drive safe, stay warm. We'll be chatting soon, no doubt. I've been totally loving the videos that you've been posting lately, mate. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. I do have to do a bit of a video catch-up, though, tomorrow again. And Swiftbrick saying koala. Oh my gosh, I should have been able to guess that, shouldn't I? But like I said, I'm the worst at it. I'm so terrible. Right, there's our little book so far with the stickers. I did a much better job with these stickers, Corne, than with the Ravenclaw one. The top sticker's okay, it's the other one. Oh, no, that sticker on the Ravenclaw book is fine. It's this one that was not great. There's only 2 in that book. Right, there's Neville's little headphones. Earmuffs. Gosh, I can't do it. Hope we lose Boris Johnson. It's done nothing. Oh, honestly, it's absolutely heartbreaking seeing how mismanaged other, you know, like what an impact like poor political leadership has led to when it comes to the pandemic. And this is where I think it's even so much more obvious here for us in Western Australia, because our state Premier has done such a fantastic job. Like, he has just been absolutely amazing. I can't praise him enough. And that's why we were able to have 0 COVID community transmissions for 10 months. Like, that's not an insignificant amount of time. And again, even when you look at what Jacinta Ardern did in the UK as well, you just sort of go, it didn't need to be as bad as what it is. It just needed strong leadership as part of the solution. Not the whole solution, but part of the solution. So, you know, I just feel so blessed that since COVID started, you know, there's been so few instances of COVID transmissions here in Western Australia. And of course, then that's meant that a lot less people have had to worry about losing their jobs, and fewer people have had to be concerned about their income and that sort of thing too. Okay, that's not weird. That's exactly how it should be if I was looking at the instructions properly. So, pros and cons about Australia. I think that probably some of the biggest pros about Australia is that we are extremely lucky to live here. We are a very safe country, you know, compared to other places in the world. Again, I think that part of the reason why we have been able to sort of carry on and look at preventing a lot of COVID is because we're an island. So that makes transmission a lot less likely. Outside of that, I do quite like the weather here in Australia. So it does get quite hot some of the time, but the winters are quite mild. So even though we do have quite wet and rainy winters here, it's not too bad. What else? I do like my job here, and I do think that for the most part, a lot of people can actually live quite a lovely life in Australia. Not everyone. There's definitely pockets of our community that are very invisible, that don't get the same treatment and level of respect and dignity compared to others, which is probably some of the cons. I think that a lot of Australians tend to have like that sort of quite adventurous spirit. And so it's not that uncommon for Australians to be taking gap years and going travelling in their 20s and to, you know, go all around the world and all of that type of thing and explore. And I think that that also helps a lot of Australians to be a lot more multicultural and respectful and accepting of other countries. However, in saying that, I would say that one of the cons about Australia is that it is actually quite a racist country, particularly when we look at the treatment of our Aboriginal people. It's absolutely disgusting and appalling. I think that will change over time, because I think that we do have a huge proportion of really intelligent and fantastically politically minded young people who are becoming a lot more politically savvy than some of the older Australians, and are expecting more from their politicians. I would also say that another one of the cons in Australia is the way that the political leaders tend to always lean towards who's got the wealth and trying to keep wealth with the wealthy, which I don't necessarily agree with. So some of our taxation laws are really quite bizarre and weird, which is quite frustrating. And I also think that Australia is quite a misogynistic country as well. So that's a bit of a shame too. And I think that it was things like it's a lot more apparent about stuff to do with Australia's racism, like particularly after I visited South Africa, who, you know, obviously you guys have your history with apartheid and all of those sorts of things. But I think that the difference has been that in South Africa, you guys are actually willing to have those challenging conversations and work towards resolving it. And, you know, you do have political leaders and African people who are Black Africans, white Africans, in various levels of power as well. And that's not something that we've sort of seen in Australia yet. All very heavy things. I think a lot of the time people would assume it is things like the animals, but the spiders and the snakes and all of that type of stuff doesn't seem to worry me. Shift has a story. Follower of the Norse faith, woodshop teaches animals are ravens and wolves. Oh, that's so beautiful, Taze. Shift was 4 and was going to go out with the family and go see Gran. I've been expecting here, and Hans, who was stuffed koala plush and said it was from Australia. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Nicodem, hey buddy, nice to have you here. Harry Potter is one of favourite Lego themes. Me too, Jake. I love it. We go to a restaurant, there's other kids, and I'm eating with my koala plush, and then I go play. I left it at the table with adults. Then it was taken. I cried for weeks and felt bad for losing it. Oh my gosh. Nicodem also loves Harry Potter. Yay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so lovely that your teacher found out and got you another plush koala. That's so fantastic. I'm sure that koala, hopefully that koala ended up with a good home. I have never actually been to Legoland in Melbourne. Sounds similar. Yeah, I don't think that it's exclusive to Australia, but I do find one of the things quite interesting about Australia is that a lot of Australians are willing to speak out against Trump. And I just sort of go, I don't actually think that our Prime Minister is that much better, to be honest. He's a lot more eloquent and speaks a lot better and doesn't fly off on Twitter as frequently, but a lot of the policies are actually very, very similar, which is terrifying that Australians don't see that. Yeah, but I think that a lot of the stuff that bother me are a lot of the global things. And I think that then when it's just like the day-to-day stuff of hanging out with really cool people, like that's the type of stuff that I enjoy. And I think that that was also the type of, you know, when I've travelled, I would say that when I was in Cape Town and being in Perth, because both of those cities are like on the West Coast, there does seem to be like a bit more of that sort of relaxed energy, and it's sort of really laid back and that sort of beachy type lifestyle, you know, and people were so friendly in South Africa as well. Like, I think I was quite lucky in a lot of cases. Like it can be quite a lot more dangerous over there, and obviously there's lots of different issues, particularly when I was there as well, which was a long time ago in 2008. So I'm sure that things have changed since then as well. But yeah, I think it's just sort of interesting. And it was the same thing, like I have travelled to the States and in the UK as well. But when I was in the US, we were primarily in San Diego, and that sort of had that similar sort of like beachy, sort of like laid back vibe and sort of really relaxed. And most people were like really friendly and, you know, let's go have a bonfire down on the beach type of thing, which is so similar to like Perth as well, is that hopefully we are quite a friendly bunch of people, and we do really enjoy like eating and going to cafes and restaurants and that sort of stuff. Like brunch seems to be a huge thing in Perth. You can't get a table for brunch anywhere in Perth. Yes, Doc, absolutely brilliant. So fascinating. So fascinating. Yeah, yeah, really, really interesting in documentary as well. There's a few really good shows and stuff like that here on YouTube as well that sort of go through different people's lived experiences to talk about systemic racism as well. And I think that that's sort of really interesting. And it's sort of like quite interesting as well. Like a lot of my Aboriginal friends and people that I know who are like multicultural and share that sort of experience actually look to African Americans as like a good example, and as to how people in the US have been able to get better equality and recognition. And I think that, you know, again, I just find it interesting and fascinating. Like when there were a lot of Black Lives protests in the US, is that there were also Black Lives protests here in Australia, specifically for Aboriginal people here. And again, this is where I just sort of think to myself, like when I see the younger generations coming up and entering into society and being able to vote and sway political opinion, it's going to be really fascinating. Like it gives me goosebumps thinking about it, because the younger people of today want more equality and better equality, and aren't really afraid to ask for that and demand that from politicians as well. And I just sort of go, I don't know how much it was shown in other countries as to what was happening in Australia for Aboriginal people here around equality and recognising Black Lives Matter. And again, that was during COVID here as well. And, you know, one of our parks down on the foreshore, one of our big like public parks down on the foreshore, was just absolutely swamped with people, but everyone was wearing masks. It was all very peaceful. You know, people were even maintaining social distancing and that type of thing as well, but it just doesn't really go acknowledged. And that sort of seems to be a big issue with the media here in Australia in particular. And I think that it's sort of quite fascinating where when we sort of start to see a lot of the countries that are experiencing like huge amounts of strange people running the countries, a lot of it has to do with the media, and a lot of the media happens to be owned by Rupert Murdoch. And that's where I just sort of go, I don't particularly agree with that stuff either. And the countries that seem to have less sway when it comes to politicians tend not to have Rupert Murdoch running their media. Very heavy topics. Who is our favourite couple in film and TV? Oh my gosh. Favourite couple in film? I'm trying to think of some of my favourite films. Couples. I just can't. Am I going backwards? I am going backwards again, guys. I can't build anything tonight. It's ridiculous. Dear me. Just keep powering on. 13 of the loveliest people are watching this. Last Tuesday, I got the most amazing compliment. They told me that I'm one of the best male teachers that they've seen in a long time. So proud. And that they were surprised how good you are while 17. Fantastic. Yeah, I think, yes. Yeah, exactly. And I think that that's the whole thing that people find quite interesting about the parallels. And it seems like a lot of the time Aboriginal people find energy and forward momentum based on what's also happening internationally. And obviously allies as well. We always need to have allies, because it's a lot easier for people in positions of power to be able to open doors to others and get them in the rooms and have those challenging conversations. You know, we need to be doing that. Yeah, and I think again, Doc, like a lot of people are quite surprised that apartheid in South Africa was actually based on the White Australia policy here in Australia too. And I just sort of go, I think that a lot of the time people assume that, Australia is really fun and laid back and all of that sort of stuff, which we are, we're lovely people. But I don't think that people are quite as aware of the sort of racial history that we've had. So, yeah. Oh, Wonder and Vision. It's Doc's favourite TV couple. Oh, my gosh, I know. I'm trying to think. I haven't watched a lot of TV for such a long time. I'm so boring. Oh, my God. It's terrible. I'm trying to think. I can't even think of what movies I've seen in a long time. One of the films that I've seen recently that I really enjoyed was actually the Harley Quinn movie. I don't know whether or not you can call any of them couples since they were just friends. So I did really enjoy that. What else have I been watching lately? And then I've just been watching loads and loads of YouTube, which is not really the same thing, is it? Right. Okay. I'm getting there. Grogu and the Mandalorian, yes. Woodshop teacher is saying that as a teacher, obviously he's a teacher, glad to hear that you're doing well, that the teaching profession can be very demanding but also extremely giving. 7th anniversary of the Lego Movie, and it's the Lego Movie 2's 2nd anniversary on Monday. Oh my God, British still hasn't seen Birds of Prey. Oh yes, Ron and Hermione are a great couple as well. Agreed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Right. This goes here, and that goes like that. Is that right? No. Yes. How come? No. How is? I don't. I don't understand how that goes forward. Wonder and Vision. Oh my gosh. Haven't seen Birds of Prey either. Maybe Em will check it out. Birds of Prey. Oh, Christine Hodson. Yes. She's the famous one, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Emmett and Wildstyle are a good movie couple too. Yes, I like that. Oh my gosh, Elle, yes, totally do that. I'm still trying to figure out how to join this stuff together. How does... Oh, I've done it backwards. Okay, gang. Right. I got it. I figured it out. Have I? No. I think this goes like that. That goes like that. Oh my gosh, yes. I've gotten there. Finally. Oh my dear. That was a struggle and a half to try and figure that out. Oh my gosh. Amy, found that part hard too. Thank goodness it wasn't just me. It's a really weird diagram. I just didn't get it. But it's fine. Got there in the end. Figured it out eventually. Okay. Right. Hopefully this will be easier. Yes. Excellent. Adding this bit together, much easier. Right, now this and that. It does look really pretty though, so I can't complain because it is really, really gorgeous and lush and looking amazing. So I'm definitely not going to whinge about struggling. Oh, yes. Shipped couples, Merida and Hiccup, and Jack Frost and Rapunzel. I can see Merida and Hiccup together as well. I think that would be a really great shipped couple. Oh my gosh, wow. That sounds delicious, Mark. I have made like mug cakes in the past, so I have actually like put like all the ingredients into a mug and stirred it up and put it in the microwave and cooked it, but I've never heard of just using biscuits. But that sounds fantastic. Gorgeous, young, delicious Oreo cake. It's probably something that we would all completely enjoy at the moment. Can definitely see that that would be very, very delicious. Right. I seem to be speeding up slightly now. I better not speak too soon. I'll jinx myself. Uh-oh. Right. And this goes this way. Another little window. How am I going? Oh, I've caught up on the comments. Did a mud cake as a school project. Yum. No, I don't know whether or not I ever did cakes when I was doing like home economics at school. I think it was more. I do remember that we did do spaghetti bolognese. That was one of the things that we did have to cook, which was not great, to tell you the truth. I think it was quite possibly a bit of a disaster, to be honest, from memory. Oh, that looks so cute. I like that. Right. Okay, now we turn it round and we put some stuff together on the inside. Oh, you could. Oh, I wonder if you could share them in the Discord, Amy. Maybe we can try and do that, because I'm sure that I'm not the only person that wants to read the stuff that you write, and I've been having so many issues with my Facebook page as well. I just can't seem to be able to get to the comments and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that you have emailed or Facebook stuff to me, and I have not been ignoring it. I've just not been able to get to it because I can't get into it. Rikish remembers my spag bol. Jake's got 42 brick separators and only 2 of the new turquoise colour. Oh my gosh, I've got so many of the turquoise ones. I actually did go through and tidy up my little tray that I've got my pens and my brick separators and bits and pieces in. And I do have quite a few of the turquoise ones. I think I still do have more orange ones, and I did throw out a whole heap of orange ones ages ago as well, because I was just getting inundated with them. Recycled. I did put them in the recycling, so it wasn't throw out. I want this plant to look pretty, and it's not. It's looking wonky and horrible. Look cute. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, Sarah Star's here as well. Hi, Sarah. don't like spaghetti, won't eat it. Honestly, I don't know why. Maybe. Admittedly, I don't usually eat like spaghetti pasta. I prefer penne pasta. So quite often if I make a bolognese sauce, I'll still eat it with penne because that's my preference. For their anniversary, Lego made a set from an old series like the 1990s. Maybe in the comments somewhere, yes, please. Turquoise ones are from the clock and the astronomy tower. I think, yeah, I've been getting a lot of the turquoise ones in all the Friends sets that I get. So possibly it just depends on what Lego you sort of buy as to which colours you end up with. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it. And then we do a fold, fold, fold. Look at that. That's so cool. That's awesome. Yes. Excellent. And then we can do a fold, fold, fold. Yay. Okay, cool. Not as adorable though as Ruth. I was saying hello again. Lasagna's delicious, yes. Yeah, I just sort of go, like what you like. It's okay. You don't have to like spaghetti if you don't like it. Yes. Yes, they arrived on Friday, which was super cute. So I've got 2 there as part of my little pug army. Which is super cool and exciting. Right, now we've got another little bit to pop in here. You go, yes, like that. Yeah, that looks so cool. Okay, I think that's now this bit built. So I can put the little doodaddles on the back. So let's get on with this. Yes, Jake has been super kind for me, Sarah, and has set up a Discord server for me, which is amazing. But I'm going to really struggle to use my Discord. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't. But don't worry, I don't pay. I don't pay that much attention to likes and dislikes. It might have just been that someone popped into the stream at a weird point in conversation and didn't understand what we were talking about. We have talked about a lot of very sort of weird and wonderful random things, which is cool. Oh, it might just depend. Sometimes different things pop up on people's screens at different times. But don't worry about it, guys. Honestly, I just love chatting to you guys and hanging out with you all, and that's all good. It's all good. Every now and again, I do get a few dislikes, but I think that that's just part of being on YouTube. Yay. Well, that looks so cool. Now, I think, okay, oh, I don't know. Where am I supposed to put my mandrake? Was that supposed to go in here, Amy? And my shovel. Where am I supposed to put my shovel? Was I supposed to? Oh, actually, yes, I see. I've got it. I can see where my shovel's supposed to go. Right. And we've got this stuff, which is all spare parts. I am going to put the pruning scissors in with the bucket, which is probably not the smartest thing to do since they will probably rust. The book in the little bookcase, which is where I put the Ravenclaw book as well. Oops. Then we can shut this up again. And then I think that we pop this in here. Oh. Pop this in here. Can't do it. Yes, I've got it. Yay. We did it. Cool. And then we can pop our little figs on top again. So let's pop Cedric over this side and Neville over here. Our second book is done. Yes, let's let's see if I can post the link again. Jake has really been doing his best to try and get me to okay, right. To figure out my technology a bit better. Oops. Right, I'm figuring this out again. And once again, I have posted it exactly as Jake wrote it to me on Instagram. And Shift's just chilling with his basilisk scarf wrapped around his neck, listening to the stream. Yes, I think I have resent the link. Yes, I have. Here we go. Copy and paste. Mark's seen it too. Excellent. There we go. And let's go with Brett now, since we do have lovely Brett in our chat, or he was here for a little while. I don't know if he's still around, possibly. And he's our gorgeous and resourceful Slytherin. So I think it's now time for our potions classroom. So let's get on with that build. Yes. And it's going to be quite interesting as well because I haven't even joined my own Discord yet. So I need to get to it. But I don't want to leave you guys in the lurch and abandon you while I'm just talking nonsense. So I'll be joining my own Discord after my stream. And Sarah, feel free to share your Discord link as well over with me, because I think that some people here probably can join your Discord too. I'm sure that they would be interested in that. Right, let's get some of the parts. Oh, more legs. Can see more legs. Oops, more parts are rolling around. Bottles and cauldrons and all sorts. Oh, there's a book piece. Let's get the book pieces ready, since I keep forgetting that I've got to build books as well. Oh, Mark, don't ask. I used a different account while using Discord. Help, please. Oh, okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm terrible with technology as well, Mark. So hopefully there will be lovely people in our chat that can guide us along our merry way to try and figure these things out and do better. Guess the movie by the emoji. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Sounds fun. Maybe Jake can give you a hand mark if you need it. I don't know. I don't know enough about anything to be helping anyone today. Oh, Brick Sloth's here. Hey, buddy. I'm going to say, I think I've got it, but I'll let people guess. I hope you're going well, Sloth. I've just been saying to a few people, I've not been able to watch as much YouTube this week, so I do have a few videos to catch up on. And I always enjoy your videos, so hopefully I will be able to see them tomorrow, perhaps. That's what I was thinking as well, Amy and Cordo. You'll have to let us know if we are correct or not. British is saying I thought it was Star Wars. Yay, thanks, Sarah. I'll see you over in my Discord. Well, are you streaming after me today? I haven't checked. I'm so vague and useless today at the moment. So I have not double checked what's going on, but I'm happy if you are going to. Oh, and Woodshop Teachers found the Discord as well. Yay! That's so nice. I'm so happy. It'll be so lovely to be able to chat to you guys throughout the week as well. And hopefully, I know that in Sarah's Discord, quite often I was trying to post photos of different things and that type of stuff as well. But I am absolutely terrible with being able to try and keep up with too much social media. I need to get better at it. Oh, excellent. Cool. So she is. That's cool. And then we've got, I think I know this one as well, but I'm going to let other people type in the comments. That's good. I always enjoy it when you have your stream after me, because it helps me wind down after my stream and have a little bit more of a chat with some of the people, not only in your chat, but some of the people that have been over here with me as well. What's going on in the next 30 days, Em? Let us know what's happening. I'm curious. Why is 30 days important? That's what I was thinking as well, Em. Yay! Yep. Amy looks like she's got it as well. I hope that you're letting us know what's happening in the next 30 days. And it's still raining here. It's so peaceful. And Pucky is inside now, and he is snoring and having his little doggy dreams, and his little paws are twitching as well, which is so beautiful. Oh, okay. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting, Em. I think that there's a few birthdays that are coming up as well. We've got Corne's had his birthday, which is really lovely and super exciting. Em's is coming up as well, which is super cool. I have to make sure that we have special little congratulations and birthday surprises. Treats? I don't know. It's difficult when we're all around from weird places of the world. Lord of the Rings, that's what I was thinking as well. Finally a teenager. For Em's birthday, exactly. Oh, okay. Can't wait for pit stop. Yeah, mine's at the end of September as well, Jake. So you and I have both got a long way to wait. And I've just seen Hayley pop in the comments. Hey, Hayley. And Brickenick, which is super cool that you're both here. We have built the Ravenclaw and the Hufflepuff book, and we've now moved on to the Slytherin book. So hopefully we'll still have enough time to be able to build up Gryffindor and Monster Book of Monsters before we move over to Sarah's stream. We've got another hour. So that should be plenty, well, hopefully that will be plenty of time, but my building has been very shambolic today. Corno and Em, who have been here from the beginning, can definitely attest to how strange my building has been going today. And I have, finally been a teen last year. That's, yeah. Mad Max and Shift is 13. Oh, should I order Ninjago City Guns for your birthday? Elle, you're definitely asking the wrong person, because what do I say to everyone when they ask if they should order Lego? I say yes, go for it. You definitely should be ordering more Lego for any reason that you like, as frequently as possible. Other wiser and more financially responsible people may tell you otherwise, but not me. Doc said Mad Max. Jake said Mad Max. Em's turning 14. How'd you go from 12 to 14? I always thought that Em was 13. Doc, I swear to God. People are saying hello to Hayley, which is really nice, and Bricknick. And we've got another little M saying, can you order it for my birthday too? I don't know if it will arrive in time. Fair call. There seems to be shipping delays going on with everything still. But, you know, I think it's fine. You don't have to ship it to me, no. You can keep it yourselves as long as you've got it. I think I've got plenty of Lego. There are a few things that I would have really liked to have gotten that sort of float around on my wish list. But I think the biggest thing that floats around on my wish list is a giant Lego warehouse where I could fit all my Lego. So I think, like all of us, the struggle is real when it comes to trying to find the space to have all our Lego. Right, we've got our little chair, we've got our potion shelf and one potion bottle. And I think that that's going to be a spare pink crystal. Fury Road. M is 13. Doc's joking. Oh dear. I know we can't joke today, Doc. We've gone very vague and shambolic today. We're not coping with the real world at all today. Oh, that's so cool. Brick Sloth is going to be working today, but probably be doing stuff in Sloth City for a while. Your Sloth City is looking so amazing in your new room, Sloth. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to trying to catch up on some of the videos tomorrow. And I've also got a few of Elle's videos to catch up on as well. Although I did make sure that I watched the Dots Cupcake Parts review yesterday. And I even said to Elle that that was my treat for getting my Dots video completed. I had intended to try and edit that on Tuesday and Wednesday, but everything was just going so slow this week. So it took me a lot longer and I didn't get around to finishing it until Friday. But I was still happy that I was able to get a video up this week. So that's the most important thing, hopefully. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I think that this one's Ant-Man. And I don't know, Frosty the Snowman? Frozen? I'm not sure. Why do people like the pink shells for Ariel mini doll? I don't know. Not asking if I should buy Lego, but when. Need to order Mos Eisley Cantina, Haunted House, Diagon Alley, and the new police modular. Which should I get first? I don't know. Well, I absolutely love Diagon Alley, but then I am a huge Potter head. I think that the Haunted House looks amazing. I did see that Bricks and Stefan from Brixonville did a really beautiful version of that in his city. So that looked super fantastic. I think that the police modular looks pretty cool as well. I don't know woodshop teacher. I'm terrible at making decisions. I'm no help at all, am I? We'll see what else has been saying in the chat. We all have that much Lego. We couldn't fit it anywhere. Imagine what all our bricks would be like put together. Oh my gosh, I know. That would be fantastic. It would be so much fun as well if we could have like a big brick gathering with everyone and catch up with all our Lego collection in some big space in the world. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Right. I think that that's that bit done. A little blackboard. Kone's saying Diagon Alley. Kone's just recently built his Diagon Alley. No, that's fine now. It's one of those things where I just sort of try and do it as I go. I really do like going through and watching videos and that type of stuff. I even really quite enjoy catching up on people's live streams as well. CC's live streams are always really good fun, and so are Sarah's. It has been tricky not working from home as much, and this week was a really strange week, even though I was working from home. But Sundays is usually like my really lovely catch-up day where I try and catch up on videos and kick back on the sofa and relax and all of that sort of stuff, which is always good fun. Oh, yeah, whichever's been out the longest. Don't want to have something retire. So we'll have to, I don't know, we'll have to see if anyone can do any of the investigations to figure out which one was released first and go from that. I think the police station has been released the most recent, hasn't it? And then I think, was Diagon Alley and Mos Eisley Cantina released around the same time? I don't know. Other more Star Warsy people would probably know that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that Mr. Bookie Boo got both of them around the same time, didn't he? And then I'm not too sure where the Haunted House fits into that either. Yes. Oh, fantastic. And Jez is saying, recently acquired a tall metal shelving rack to put all my 10 plastic container drawer unit. Looks great, tidies everything up in our bedroom and still enough room to display a large set. Oh, that's so cool. Yes. Elle's saying Diagon Alley first. Woodshop teacher is saying he is pacing himself. The slow grind instead of the rambunctious, let's get them all at the same time and sit in the dark and just eat bread and drink water. Batman, M saying police station. Mark saying cantina. Brett is still waiting for more castle bits. None of us are surprised that you're waiting for more castle bits, Brett. All you do is wait for castle sections to build more castles, which is a beautiful thing. No, once I can get past doing all my boring adult stuff this next sort of few weeks, then hopefully I'll be able to put in my next sort of batch of bricklink orders to try and get some of my next batches of mocks done, which will be super exciting. So I'm really looking forward to powering on with some of those. I'm really happy with sort of how a couple of them are turning out. So that should be really cool. And then even tomorrow I might see how I go with energy and weather, and I might even duck to the shops and see if I can get some other bits and pieces to do some more fun stuff, for Lego related fun stuff, but I just need some more bits and pieces to finish off a couple of things that I have planned up my sleeve. Brixloth won't be buying any of those, but out of those, Brixloth would choose Diagon Alley. We could fill the ocean with all the Lego community bricks. Oh, I know. It's a bit like that, isn't it? But we wouldn't want to put all our bricks in the ocean. We'd lose them. We want to keep our little paws on them. Amy's planning her birthday wish list already. It has lots of Lego on it. Yay! I know, there's some exciting stuff that's coming up. Jake's trying to get Diagon Alley. Lego makes too many big sets. Really want the Disney Castle, Simpsons House, Quickie Mart, and Apocalypseburg. Yes. Yeah, I'm so happy that I was able to get hold of the Disney Castle. I really love that set. Obviously, you guys know that I've got Diagon Alley, so I was really happy with that one as well. I'm really hoping that we'll get Gringotts. And then as much as I really like the idea of the haunted house, I did decide to get the hidden side version instead, which isn't called the haunted house, but I can't remember the name of it. So Corne will have to tell me off and remind me what the name of the hidden side set actually is, that I can never remember. It was Diagon Alley, then Mos Eisley, then haunted house, then police station. Woodshop teacher, have you built the Falcon yet? The Millennium Falcon? Yes, that was the last big set that I saw you get. Woody? I like that Doc calls you Woody. And then Doc is also saying the same thing, which I did. Brett's always waiting for castle bits. Oh, yes, the Ghostbusters headquarters is really nice as well. Oops. And Sloth is saying that they have enough pieces to start on the Neptune Discovery Lab inspired science research facility. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, I think that's always the struggle with everyone. Shift is the cost of everything. The struggle is real. And then you think that you should have more freedom and be able to get more sets and all of that type of stuff as you earn more money, but then you just end up having to spend more money on various things. So the Lego budget is never where it needs to be, would like to be. Okay, I think that both of those stickers are okay. Yay. Haunted House is the oldest. That's cool. Oh, Shift's birthday is also in September. Another September baby. That's like me, Shift. I'm a September person. 28th of September. If we get Gringotts, my wallet will be slaughtered. Oh, Mama's Bricks is back. Mama, how are you going? Oh, that's okay, Mark. Just let us know in the Discord chat that it's you, and we can figure out where to go from there. Obviously, I still haven't quite figured out what to do with the Discord yet either. Jake's going to have to guide me through it and help us out, which I'm sure he'll be happy to do. Oh, yes, there we go. Castle of Mystery. Yes. Thanks, Corne. You always remember everything so well. I don't know whether or not it's because I've always been quite forgetful or whether or not it's just because I'm getting older that I'm getting more forgetful. I don't know. It's terrible. Either way, it's a struggle. Oh, I know. I've heard so many people say that as well, Brixloff. And I can completely understand why they would say that, because it has been so gorgeous seeing the city and the docks and the gardens all together. And I think it's also been really nice to see how different people have presented those 2 or 3 sets in their cities as well. And quite possibly, if I was made of money as well, if I won, $1 million or whatever, then they're probably a couple of the sets that I would consider tracking down as well, those sort of 3. But I think that if I won $1 million, it would also be trying to track down, find somewhere bigger to live so I could display them. Because that's the other thing for me at the moment, is that I just don't have the space to be able to display all the Ninjago sets as well. So, and there's something a little bit annoying, I guess, frustrating about not being able to display as many sets as I would like. So that comes back to the whole having enough space challenge. Right, okay. I think this must be going somewhere as well. Oh, maybe that's going down there. I'm going to make the bold assumption that that's what happens without going back to check on the instructions. Oh, oopsies. Oh, and I didn't do 1 sticker. Oops. I'll talk about jumping around all over the place today. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Elle's birthday is coming up as well. There's so many birthday babies. That's so fun. Hopefully you'll be able to have a nice treat, do something nice for yourself. It's really hard to be able to know what to ask and suggest to people, because I know that lockdowns are in different sort of various stages all around the world. So social gatherings aren't always as possible at the moment as what we would like. So, oh, that's a pretty good sticker as well. Okay, I'm quite happy with my Slytherin stickers, Corne. They haven't been as disastrous as some of my, well, just as that one Ravenclaw sticker. Right. Get this little part in. Cute, cute, cute. Jake's going to just remind me. Copy and paste, copy and paste. Oh, Wesley's here as well. Hey, Wesley. It's nice to see you here. Oh, no, Jezza. That's no good, buddy. Hopefully you'll be able to track something down before the big day. I know that over here the post has been really sort of slow and struggling, which is, not a big complaint. I'd much prefer for the post to be going a bit slow and for us to be safe and, the postal workers not being overwhelmed or stressed out about things. But things being so out of stock is terrible. And Shift's still here. Oh, bless, yes. Just relaxing, watching something and building Ninjago City Gardens, or if you could spend time with your girlfriend. Oh, I know. It would be lovely. Hopefully. Mark's in the Discord. Yay. Em's gotta go. Phone is dying, I'm assuming. I'm just translating that for you, Em. Which is fine. That's fine, buddy. It's been so nice having you here. Cool. Actually, I'm going to I usually put the smiley faces on all of my figs, or as neutral as possible, but I'm actually going to have Seamus with his ash-covered face because I think that that's really cute. Rightio, let's figure out what we've got to build here. Oh, laptop's dying. Yep, cool. I was almost correct with the translation. I said phone, not laptop. But I think the rest of it I got fairly accurate. Charge phone / laptop. So this is actually looking quite cool as well. I still think that maybe the Herbology is my favourite so far, though, I think. I am enjoying this one. I think this is looking really cool so far. And I have also enjoyed the Ravenclaw one, but there's just something quite special and magical about the Herbology classroom. Which is really cool. And Pucky's now snoring in the background. He's moved from the floor onto the sofa and is all snuggled up having a snore, which is so cute. Charge my phone and or laptop. Yeah, exactly. Device. Some sort of watching device. Oops. Yeah, cool. So how's everyone going in the chat? What's everyone been up to this week? Anything nice? Anything interesting and exciting? We've got birthdays coming up, which is always lovely to hear about. So that's super cool. Oh my gosh, I've completely forgotten an entire brick. Honestly, my building has been shocking today. And Doc's getting an invite to the Sloth City by the looks of things, which is really cool. It's always nice to have. Oh, oops, I forgot. My building is very bad today. This is not a very good tutorial or example as to how to build this set in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes it's nice to put a like a stream on or a video on and like build along with the person, but anyone trying to build along with this is going to have a nightmare of a time. It's going to be struggle town. I did see stuff that your library is coming along though, so that's really exciting. I think that it was partway done. You got more shelves in and started to close it up at the back, which was really cool. I think that's going to be such an interesting build for your city as you get it more and more finished. Okay, pop that in there. Oh, cool. Oh, no. Okay, right, I'll fix that later. Cool. So another little shelf in there. Okay, and a spoon and knife. Right. Oops. Spoon, knife. I can still hear Puppy barking. Oh, not barking, snoring. started a Lego city. It's not much, but I don't have too much space for one, considering the amount of space Hogwarts takes up. Oh, I know. But I do think that there's some good examples of like space-saving Lego cities out there, which is probably like a really nice way of trying to build, I guess. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry, guys. I could feel that coming. Oh, dear. That's better. And I think, it's then just trying to figure out creative ways that we can use our space as well. I think that that's one of the reasons why I always like JC's. Thanks, Rogue. Bye, Em. I think that means the laptop has died. We'll see Em again soon, no doubt. No, I do need to go to the pharmacy again at some stage or another, because I did run out of my hay fever tablets. So maybe that's why I'm a bit sneezy. Although you'd think that with the rain it wouldn't be so bad, but who knows? Bless you, Pucky. I know. No, you'd know if it was a little cheeky dog sneeze. His sneezes are so cute and adorable. Right, another sticker gang. Wish me luck. Ooh. Yay, there we go. That's looking cool. Just another little potion shelf. I can't believe how quickly my webcam focused for that. I'll still have 5 minutes. Oh, that's okay. But it's nice that you're saying goodbye now, so that you don't want us to worry if and when you disappear. Oh my gosh, I know. I think, spring and summer over here is the worst. Like, usually I don't have to take hay fever tablets all year round, thankfully. And it's not so bad. Like, I don't get super uncomfortable. I do know some of my friends that are really uncomfortable with their hay fever. Even my brother really struggles with super bad hay fever. I just tend to get really sneezy, which is not the worst side effect by any stretch of the imagination. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Elle, that's actually a really good question. I'd never really thought about that before, but yeah, it would be really interesting to figure out how many Lego cities are out and about in the world. And again, it's just such an awesome hobby. So it's just interesting to think about that. Okay, right, now, where am I up to this? 6 years. 6 years of snuffly noses and horrible hay fever is awful. It was sort of quite funny though, because for me, I never had hay fever growing up. And when I was like in my early 20s, I moved to the UK and lived in London for 3 years. And I didn't have hay fever the whole time that I was over there. But when I came back to Australia, I had really bad hay fever. So I don't know quite what happened with the hay fever antibodies in my world, in my bloodstream. I don't know. However that works, but something changed for me between the UK and coming back to Australia. Oh, no, that's okay, Mark. Enjoy your day. Oh, my gosh, yes, Jake. That sounds so interesting. It would be so interesting to see everyone's slightly different versions of their cities. Like, we see quite a few of them on YouTube, but there would be more than that, wouldn't there? A large Lego metropolis out of stock again. Oh no, Rogue. You're not having very good luck today at all with that. Hopefully that just means that you'll be getting a super fantastic set. When you find the set of your dreams, it will be there, and it will be the set that you'd always intended to have. Right. That little bit is done, I think. And I do actually really like that, the sticker on that doorway as well, the arch with the Latin. Which I'm not going to try and pronounce because my poor Australian accent will just end up butchering that. Especially today, where the whole world seems to be a struggle. There we go, how cool. Right, putting together more little potion bottles by the looks of things, which is always a lovely thing to do in any sort of potion type situation. And then we've got this slightly, whoops, no. Oh my gosh, I can't even put a stud on a cylinder today without it going pear-shaped. Okay, right. The first 2 potion bottles are done. The yellow and the blue. Now we get to do a light blue and a red potion bottle. And carry on with that. And I think I've only got 1 sticker left as well, so which I'm assuming might go on that piece, but we'll see. I shouldn't really be trying to jump ahead and predict what's going to happen next, since I've been struggling with doing anything correctly the first time round. Oh my gosh, speaking of cities, Elves Trolls Land is still not done. I think it's been 5 streams, oh my gosh. Yeah, but I think that it is just having those sort of situations where sometimes things just take so much longer than what we expect. And trying not to be too hard on ourselves because of that. And it's just so hard to predict as well, isn't it? Right. Yeah. Okay. I think that that's also correct. But we shall see. We shall see if I've put my little hinge bricks in the right spots for that. Okay, yes, and now I get to use my last sticker. I know I won't get all the books. I'll probably buy the Hufflepuff one, since Jake's a Hufflepuff. I might buy the new McGonagall fig online by herself. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that that's the whole thing, is just picking out what we can afford and going with that, and then figuring out, what other bits and pieces we want as well. Like, I don't mind paying a little bit extra for the CMFs, provided that I can get the ones that I definitely want. So I'd much prefer to sort of end up getting those on eBay or whatever, and then not having to sort of worry so much about filling in blind bags or any of that type of thing. So it's cool. I hope it's done by next week. And then Woodshop Teacher saying, there's the beauty of Lego City, is never truly done. Oh, I know. My Lego City is just taking forever. It's the slowest thing. But I think that that's just because I keep getting distracted by different things, and yeah, which again is fine, because it's still Lego building and it's still having fun, and I enjoy spending time with you guys and all of that sort of thing. Cool. So I think that that's sort of how that goes together. Obviously, we'll still need to finish off the details, yes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's cool, Sloth. That'll be really nice to see that. It's always amazing to see how different people mock with different sets and how they change things out. Running out of base pace. Oh my gosh, I know. I think that's one of the biggest struggles, isn't it? I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to get a few of the smaller little things to do with Lego achieved in the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully once I've done all the boring adult type stuff, then I'll be able to also get my bricklink parts in to do the last few mocks and some more of my elf shelf and all of that type of thing. So, okay, now we turn that around. Okay, and this part, and this part. Cool. I usually buy one CMF in its bag and then order the other ones online, so at least I don't have to pay extra for one of them. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Well, I think that's mostly because I don't collect the whole CMF series. I think that I would probably do some of that more sneaky stuff if I had the whole series to collect. I know that when we got the Wizard of Oz CMFs, I did make an effort to go into Target and try and get the blind bags, which I was very good at. I think I did end up getting 2 or 3 of them, and the 3 that I thought that they were, I was actually correct for, so I was pretty happy about that. But then the store closed, so I think I then needed to try and figure out how I was going to come across the scarecrow I think I was waiting for, or maybe it was the Tin Man. But yeah, I managed to get Dorothy correct, and I managed to get the lion as well, so that was really cool. And Shifts back. What do you think about CMFs now? Yeah, I think the CMFs are really cool. It's just one of those things where I just sort of go, I can't collect everything. And the CMFs are one of those things where I actually enjoy seeing other people's collections. So that's quite often how I sort of enjoy the CMF side of Lego. Right, now a couple more of these. Oh yeah. Don't usually get the full series, but did it with the Simpsons and the Harry Potter. Yeah, I did it with the Harry Potter ones as well. But that's because I have sort of made a bit of an effort to try and have the Harry Potter collection for the most recent wave. So since the 2018 sets were released, is that I've wanted to try and collect all of this sort of wave, which is why I'm so desperate to get Gringotts, because I think most of the other sets that I've really wanted and that have been on my wish list, we've gotten from Harry Potter so far, and Gringotts is the next one. So fingers crossed. But again, for me, I'm just like going, I don't understand how they'll be able to do Diagon Alley without a Gringotts. So I'm very confident, quietly confident and hopeful. Right. And Sloth doesn't collect any or anything, and favourite minifigs aren't CMFs. But I think that that's also why I enjoy seeing your city, because it is so eclectic and fantastic, and you just pull from the things that you enjoy the most. And so I really appreciate watching a city grow that does that sort of thing. I think it's awesome. Oh, so who are the 12 characters I would want for the Lego Marvel CMFs? I think it would be really nice. I was watching CC's video on the Cafe Con Lego channel. Oh, no, Cafe Corner channel, where she was talking about that. And I did agree with a lot of her picks. And I think that I would really like to see like a Jean Grey or a Dark Phoenix, or possibly one of each. Both would be awesome. I'd also really like to see a Nightcrawler as well. I think that would be super cool as well. And then I would also really like a Professor X as well. So there's 3. And Mark's back, yay. Yeah, I think that there was a gap, wasn't there, for a couple of years. So I've only been collecting the Harry Potter wave for the most recent sort of version of it, which seems to be this sort of Wizarding World sub-theme. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. Right, that is all of that in place. Oh, cool. So we're actually kind of done-ish. So all of that can come here, and one of those. And that's all extra parts. Oh, cool. So we've actually finished another little book. Oh, that's so cute. Loving it. So yeah, Jake, that's where I've just sort of tried to do my best to get the sets from the most recent one. I do have quite a weird thing in my brain where I love having complete collections, and that's something that I've really got to try and let go of. So I've actually had to draw a line under all the previous Harry Potter sets. Say, nope, not getting all the Harry Potters from the dawn of time. Oh yeah, whenever the most recent one started, Jake. I think that's what I meant when we first started to get the most sort of recent version. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I'm probably going quite rambly tonight, guys. So I do apologise for that. Rightio, that's in place. And then we pop this in place. And then this goes in. Okay, so this goes in upside downish by the looks of things, like that. Cool. Oh, right, actually, hang on. We need to figure out potion. Let's pop this little potion bottle in the cauldron. Pop that there. And then I think that the book can tuck in behind that little panel piece. Let's do that. Close that up. And then we have our potion table, which should be able to click into place. Because there are parts in here to do that. Yay, got it. Oh, awesome. Another book done. And then Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. Yes, I did get all the Fantastic Beasts as well, even though I haven't seen any of those films. But I just sort of thought that it was nice to have, like, again, the full collection. Don't ask too many questions about how my weird brain works. It's terrible. It's not something that I would recommend to anyone either. There we go, Brett. I don't know if you're still around, but there's the lovely Slytherin book complete. So, oh my gosh, we've only got 15 minutes to go. I've really been dragging my feet behind. I would absolutely love a mini doll CMF as well. Okay, we're not going to have enough time to build the Monster Book of Monsters, but we'll see how far we can power through with the Gryffindor book. I don't want to cut into Sarah's stream too much, though, because I love watching Sarah's streams. So hopefully all going well, I might even be able to focus. No promises. Okay, and our lovely Gryffindor book. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think that that's always part of the challenge as well. Like, it still baffles me as well, Shift, like, when I see some of the discounts that, like the Lego discounts in America, like I just sort of go, there is no, like, I think that the most that I've seen Lego discounted for has been, I think, for 30% discounts. And so when I see other people say, oh yeah, this was 90% off and this was half price, I've never ever seen Lego half price here in Australia, never. So, and I can imagine that it would probably be even more challenging to find bargains in South Africa and that type of stuff as well, even though I haven't been there for a very long time, so things might be a bit different now. But one of the things that I do remember about South Africa that was fantastic was I absolutely loved the jeans. I always struggled to get jeans to fit me, and in South Africa I actually managed to find jeans that did actually fit me properly, which is fantastic. And then I also had one of my favourite tops that I got in South Africa as well, and that's and I kept that until it was threadbare. Well, I kept wearing it until it was threadbare. I think I might have even put that into storage since then, because I'm that person. Yeah, I still want to mini doll. I need the Burrow student pack and the Diagon Alley, and then I have all the 2020 Harry Potter sets. Yes. No, hopefully no one will hate you for that. I always sort of go, it's, you know, it's a toy. That's what Lego is. Lego should bring us joy, and some people just find joy in different things, and that's perfectly fine. Where I do struggle a bit is when people get really quite like venomous and worked up about stuff. And I just sort of go, my preference is for mini dolls. That's what I prefer. But obviously I have Harry Potter in my collection. I have Kid Inside in my collection. I do have some CMFs, like the little pug boy, the Wizard of Oz, and there's a few other ones that I've gotten as well. Again, Mama's Bricks, I know that she has mini dolls and minifigs in her world together, much like the Lego Movie 2, where they all just coexist happily. So no, I wouldn't want anyone to hate you over having a preference for minifigures. It shouldn't upset people that much. I wouldn't think. There's bigger things in the world to be worried about. Yeah, I didn't get any of the Dimensions sets. I didn't get any of the Dimension sets with the Fantastic Beasts or anything like that. Sloth could use more Fantastic Beasts in Sloth City. I absolutely love the animals that came with the Fantastic Beast sets. I thought that they were so gorgeous, like the blue serpent type creature, the rhinoceros, and then the white winged thing. And I'm really sorry that I don't know any of the names, but I haven't seen any of the films yet. So please forgive me for not knowing enough names of the Fantastic Beasts. But they did look absolutely gorgeous. And then I was so pleased that we got a Thestral as well. I thought that was amazing. Yes, I'll do my best to remember. It is getting late here though, so. And you all know how terribly forgetful and muddled I get as well. Yes, exactly. No one hates you for having an opinion. Mini dolls are fine. Yeah, exactly. And that's where I just sort of go, you know, that's how we should live our lives. We've all got differences of opinions. It's been quite funny because there's been a few different channels that I've been watching outside of the Lego community where they've been doing popular opinions. And one of the conversations that they were talking about was if pineapple belongs on pizza, which seems to be a very heated debate. But in Australia, pineapple is one of the most popular pizza toppings. So again, different people have different preferences. You know, we were even talking about pasta earlier as well, weren't we? You know, some people like lasagna, other people don't like spaghetti bolognese. That's cool too. You know, I just sort of think we've got bigger things to be worrying about in the world, and I'd much prefer to be talking to kind people who are respectful than anything else anyway. That's where my focus is. I have thought I would stop adding to the human population, but more humans keep finding their way to Sloth City. God, best memory is the jeans. Oh my God, Doc, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? No, there's so many amazing memories that I have from doing my placement in South Africa. The jeans are one of them. That was definitely a highlight for me. I absolutely loved the group of people that I was doing my placement with. They were so wonderfully kind and supportive and amazing, and fun to be around. And they were just so generous to me as well. It was absolutely fantastic. And they really looked after me as well. Like, looking back on it, there were some weird situations that I got myself into, in some dangerous situations where I could have come a cropper. But again, people were just really, really nice to me, which I appreciate. And looking back on it, it definitely was like a completely life-changing experience for me as well. Yeah, lots of fond memories about that. What's my castle collection? Princess castles are in my castle collection. And I think that the only Disney princess castle that I am missing is the first Cinderella's castle, the romantic castle, which is actually on my wish list. It has popped up on Facebook Marketplace a couple of times over here, but I haven't sort of gotten it yet. So maybe one day I'll be able to find that set secondhand somewhere, and then I would have all the princess castles completed. And then obviously there were quite a few like elves castles as well. So I have got Skyra's castle and Regana, and Noctura as well, which I really love all of those castles as well. Yeah, prefer minifigs, but the mini dolls are okay. Sarah likes both. Yeah, everybody likes different things, and that's the cool, so cool from Lego. Yeah, that's what Mama's Bricks and I have been saying for ages as well. Like, I just sort of think that there is something for everybody within Lego. You know, if you like space, if you like castles, if you like Harry Potter and wizards, if you like princesses, you know, there's so much to choose from, even things like Technic and dots and all of these sorts of things. And I just sort of go, I'm very much of the mindset that, you know, the things that we enjoy should bring us together, and it shouldn't be, you know, one thing's better than the other, or, you know, this thing, you know, sucks or whatever. It's more just about, let's just enjoy what we enjoy and appreciate that other people enjoy other things. And I also find it really difficult because, not difficult, but I find it disappointing when people, you know, sort of come back and try and put pressure and sort of go, you shouldn't like this, or you shouldn't like that, or whatever, or my thing's better than your thing because of, because I wouldn't want to exclude anyone and shame them or make them feel left out, especially over something that's a hobby that should be bringing us joy. Do you know what I mean? And oh yeah, oh yes, that's so true, Mark. That's so lovely. It's beautiful. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And we've got a few people chatting to each other. Elle has built figures, mini dolls, minifigures in your city. Maybe even add Belleville. And then we've even got like some of those random things like trolls, which sort of have the minifigure bodies but fit much more comfortably in sort of like a bit more of a fantasy world as well. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. Oh, it's so lovely that Sarah and Mama's Bricks are chatting in Dutch. And if Corne's around as well, then he should be able to join in with a bit of Dutch conversation too. And then Buckbeak is a figure, yes, in the Hagrid's hut. People are catching up. Cool, hobby, yes. Is the stream ended? No, not quite yet. But I'm going very slow. Sorry. I don't want to bust into Sarah's time either. What I might end up doing is we might wrap up in like 5 minutes when Sarah's started to stream, and then I'll just be oh yeah, yes, there is more Dutch conversation going on in the chat now. And what I might do is wrap up in 5 minutes so that we don't go into Sarah's stream too much, and then I'll just continue to build the Gryffindor book off stream, because I think that most of us in here have been Ravenclaws and Hufflepuffs, and I know that Brett is a Slytherin as well, but I'm not too sure if we've got any Gryffindors in the stream. So hopefully any of the Gryffindors out there won't be too disappointed for not having their entire book built on the stream. And then what I'll try and do is post some photos later as well. And then next week we can even maybe pull these books out and fit them together and do all that type of stuff as well. Because I think it would be really fun to see them all put in together. Oh, Shift is a Gryffindor. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. I've been such a poor builder tonight. I thought that I wouldn't have any problems getting through all of these books in 3 hours, and probably normally I wouldn't. But I've just been doing so badly tonight with my building. But we can also post some pictures and stuff like that in yeah, I think that they have the same origins, my understanding, although I'm not a language expert, but I think that they're similar enough. Yes, and I was just going, did I say that, Jake? I was just about to say, I can probably even post some photos of this in the Discord. Oh. Yep, there we go. Corne saying yes. Afrikaans originated from Dutch. Oh, that's so cool. You guys will be able to chat to each other. And Swift, just so, oh, Shift, sorry, do I keep calling you Shift? Shift, just so that you know, Mama's Bricks usually does a stream once a month in Dutch as well. So if you can understand Dutch, then that might be a really lovely stream to hang out on too. Quite often I do try and make an effort to do a catch-up viewing. I can't always understand it, so I'm usually multitasking, but I really like supporting Mama's Bricks channel. No, we don't worry about spelling. We don't take points off for poor spelling over here. It's fine. Cool. Right. Let's do stickers. 4 stickers. We've got the orangey ones at the top and then the tan ones down the bottom. There we go. Yes. Mama's Bricks does a live stream last Sunday of the month in Dutch for any of the Dutch speakers in the chat. Which is awesome. It's always lovely to be able to bring different parts of the community together and have a good old chit chat about fun stuff. Absolutely love it. 2 more stickers. Right, we've got a minute and a half before Sarah starts. Make sure that you guys keep an eye out and let me know when Sarah has gone live, and then we can sort of start to wrap up and say our goodbyes for this week, even though I will definitely be in Sarah's chat anyway, once I sort of pack everything up and regroup. I haven't watched that one yet, Mama's Bricks. I'm behind in all my Lego watching tomorrow. I'll probably try and watch it tomorrow. It's been terrible this week. It's been a really strange week here in Perth. Right, I think I've got about 30 seconds to go. So I'll quickly open this bag. Oh. There we go. And we've got Hermione in this set as well, which is so cool. I love Hermione. More Dutch being chatted about in this set, yes. And I definitely have to agree with you, Jo. I struggle with one language, let alone any more than that. Cool, let's quickly build up Hermione, and then we can probably just wrap up. I will be jumping over into Discord as well and making sure that that's all sorted and doing my best to get that up and running and everything, and having a few chats with Jake. And if I'll just have a quick look and see if Sarah is live, and if she is live, I will be heading over to see her, which will be so much fun. She's really super lovely and I so enjoy her streams. Yes, she's live. So again, for everyone here, feel free to jump on over to Sarah's stream. She has lots of really fun stuff. She is building up the Ninjago City Gardens, and it will probably be the final parts of the gardens as well, which looks like lots of fun. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I absolutely love hanging out with you all. It is so cool, and you guys are so awesome. I'm really looking forward to jumping in to the Discord server as well. So hopefully over the next few weeks, we'll post that link so that if you guys haven't been able to join today, you can join over the next couple of weeks or whatever. Yeah, it's always absolutely lovely to have you here. Sloth, it's so nice to have you here as well. Elle, I absolutely love your channel. Mama's Bricks, take care as well. Take care, Brett. I'm so glad that we got our Slytherin book built up, so at least you can see what it's all about when you start building. Take care, Mark. And Shift, it was lovely to see you in the chat for the first time today. Take care, Doc. Love you, my lovely Lego Suncorne. Take care, Jo. It's absolutely lovely to have you all here. I'll see you all over in Sarah's stream, I hope. But yeah, I can't wait either. Like, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Take care, Amy. It's so nice having you here every week and all your lovely support. It's amazing. Alrighty, gang, I'm going to finish things